Hello, everybody. One of the cows. Hi, are you excited? Here's another one. Say hi to everybody, little moo. Yes, hi. Hello. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for some more people to get on here, but we are going to do the farm chores, and you guys are gonna come with us. There's Mama and Baby, Patty and Marigold.
Where's Slurpee at?
I don't know. We're missing a cow. She's not down here somewhere.
I seen her over there. Oh, there she is.
Oh, she's hiding. She's not over here right now. So pretty much we have to put the ducks and geese away, and we have to use food to get them there. We don't feed them in the morning. We'll feed them in the evening.
Here, I'm gonna take them this way, Brooke.
Okay. Dad's gonna distract the cows because they will try and steal the ducks and geese food. So we're going to go ahead in, and now the geese and ducks will come running. They'll know what's going on. Let's see. All right, guys. Here, I'll turn you guys around so you can see. Come on. Come on, guys. Yeah, they know where to go. Come on. Come on, guys. They're all running. They're ahead of me now. So feel free. We're going to just sort of take you guys with our routine. But feel free to drop comments, questions. We can chat too while I work. Me and Joshua are over here right now. They're already going in. Oh, there was a bunny. I don't know if you've seen it. Oh, there it is. It's a little bunny. Oh, there it goes. All right, guys. Throw some food in there for them. They'll all just walk right in. Geese and ducks don't really have homing instincts, so they just won't go home when it's dark. We have to sort of convince them that going home is best for them. All right, guys, come on. Everybody in. If I can get this latch up. Everybody in. Okay, now that I got the door, let's head in here. Hey, Mom, is the picture and video good? Mom is home moderating, so here you guys go. Feed him the rest of the food that I got. So this is just standard layer feed, you know, for ducks, chickens, that sort of stuff. So now I can give them something else that I don't always give them. Okay, looking good. That's great. So Josh already gave him some, but I'm going to give him some more here. This is black soldier fly larvae right here. And this is the Grub Terra brand. I like Grub Terra. They have sponsored us in the past, but they're not sponsoring tonight's video. But I always use them. Absolutely love them. They have really high quality grubs. And all the birds love them. So I haven't really trained our birds to eat from my hand, but we're going to see if they want to tonight. Here, guys. They're a little bit busy because I threw feed on the ground. Hey, you want this? I don't think it's going to happen. They prefer eating off the ground than eating out of my hand. All right, well, I'm just going to give it to them. So I usually get it from Amazon, but they also have a website you can buy it from too. And it has the black soldier fly larvae is better for laying birds because of it has a higher calcium content. So definitely recommend for laying if anyone keeps laying birds. So, to anyone who's watching, do you keep birds, and what birds do you keep? And if you want, you can share the purpose of keeping those birds. So this is their water tub. Can I tell you breeds? Absolutely. So we have, these are just our ducks and geese. We also keep chickens, quail, and turkeys. So the ducks are khaki Campbells, all of them. They're the brown ones. All the little brown ones are ducks, and they're khaki Campbells. We also have, not over here, but we have baby blue-sweeted crested cross and Muscovies that will eventually move over here. And then the geese are American Saddleback. These are like baby geese, so they're not full size yet, even though they are bigger than the ducks already. They are not full size. And they're not really laying yet. So, and then as far as like the other birds that we actually keep, our chickens are Black Australorp. We also just started keeping Black Jersey Giants. We're going to try them for meat. And then we have, Joshua keeps Cornix quail. And then we added bourbon red turkeys this year. So I just dumped out, that tub is for their water. Because we like to you want to give the ducks and geese a big tub that they can dip their heads into. They enjoy that. So then we also have a pond, and this is where they spend their entire day. So pretty much they can swim freely. And we didn't keep them in a house at night, used to anyway, and then something started getting them. I don't know what, because there wasn't really any sign of anything getting them, but they were disappearing one at a time. So then we put a cage over here and started locking them up at night. And so far, no more have been taken. Okay, so pretty much I'm just going to take a bucket and fill up their mineral tub with water from the pond. I just dumped it out because it was gross looking. And then we will feed the cows, which is the fun part of this stream. So we're sort of waiting to feed the cows right this second, because I want to show you guys. Usually we'll have one person doing the birds, and then another person will do the cows. But we're waiting so that we can show you guys. So right now I'm just taking water over to them. And they love this. Once I get this tub full, which I might just bring Joshua over here to finish this, because it's hard to do with one hand. They will actually like try to swim in this tub, like full on swim, even though the geese can barely fit in the tub, but they will still try to swim. All right, so I'll let Joshua finish up that, and we'll go feed the cows, because that's the fun part. So we have 5 cows right now. We have a dairy cow, her baby, her current baby, which is about 4 months old. And then we have a miniature bull, a steer, and a heifer. And if you want, I can give you their names, all of their names. So let me flip you around. You can see how excited they are. Is everybody excited? Are you excited, Slurpee? Patty's excited. They're bringing the feed in down there. Come on, Patty. So this is the dairy cow's baby. Right here. She's huge. Yeah, go ahead. Bring it in. And they will go crazy. Even though they have plenty of grazing space and they have free choice hay, they will still go crazy. Look, see. Oh, don't hit him. That's our dairy cow, Marigold. That's a steer. He's not quite as crazy. He's a little lazy. Sorry if you guys are chatting right now. I can't see my phone. It's too bright. Let me get in the shade. There we go. Now I can see. So we sort of try and separate them as best we can so they're not stealing each other's feed because they all have to go on different rations. So we will put Marigold, our dairy cow, and her baby together.
Yeah, give me a little move.
The baby will take some of her food, but you can't really stop that. And then our miniature bull, Little Moo, he'll go in the other stall because he will finish his food and just go and take everyone else's. And then Slurpee, our heifer, and Snowball, our steer, will stay out here and eat. Yeah, and if Slurpee tries to steal Snowball's food, we'll wind up tying her up. But sometimes she doesn't, so. Yep. So you have these tubs for them. They're just like, they're very like flexible,
They've been the
which is nice. Yeah, they've been longest lasting tubs. We tried literally tons and tons of different kinds of buckets and tubs, and so far these are the longest lasting. Can you discuss the ages and breeds of the cows? Yep, yes I can. So Snowball is a steer, so that means he's a male without reproductive organs, pretty much for meat, and he is a Charolais cross. And then Slurpee is turning 1 tomorrow. So she's getting big fast. She was born here, and she is a Jersey heifer. And then Little Moo, our miniature bull, I think he's about 15 months old. I could be a little off on the age there. And he is a Dexter, so that is a miniature breed. So really he's like just like coming into maturity, but he's much smaller than most of our other cows. He's even smaller than her right here. This is Patty, our 4-month-old baby. She's our dairy cow's baby. And she is Black Angus Brown Swiss Jersey. So she got 3 breeds in her because Marigold, her mama, who's about to turn 4 years old, is Brown Swiss Jersey. So if you're looking into getting a dairy cow, we like the Brown Swiss Jersey. She's been a great cow so far, dairy cow. She's been super gentle, very docile, and she produces a lot of milk. And it usually is a good amount of cream on it. Are you enjoying your mama's food? You think they're hardier?
Well, the Jerseys seem to have a very much more delicate balance to them.
Yeah.
As far as their needs, like as minerals and food,
Yeah.
and keeping their everything balanced out for them is kind of tough.
Oh, Marigold's about to turn 5, not 4.
Oh.
Okay, why did I think 4? I thought 4. Okay, she's about to turn 5. Okay, so yeah, well, the Brown Swiss is technically a dual-purpose breed, so definitely more built than the Jersey, because you can tell, I mean, look at her, she's not very built, she's slender, definitely not a meat cow breed, whereas Marigold, she's a little bit, like, on the skinnier side right now, because she's producing milk, which puts them on the skinnier side, but, like, if you go back and watch any of our videos from, like, the winter that she's in, and she wasn't in milk, you'll see a huge difference in her weight. Hi, Little Moo. He's peeking his head out over there, wondering if he can come over to steal food. Because he's done. And he's wondering if he can come steal food too. Hey, buddy. He's skittish. I found that most meat cows are skittish. The only ones that really let us pet them are the ones that are like born here or that we spend a lot of time around. Because like Patty, she lets me pet her. Yeah. And she was born here. So, and he came here when he was like 5 months old. He's about a year old now, Snowball. So he has about 6 more months until he goes to freezer camp. Yeah. You're a good boy, though. He's nice. He's just skittish. Look at this. 2 heads in 1 bucket. Marigold is very protective of her food, actually. And the only one that she will, like, let take her food are her babies. So anyone else tries to come near her food, even her adopted baby, Slurpee is technically her adopted baby, she will knock them out of the bucket. Oh, he's still watching. He still wants the food. What?
He's been allowed in her bucket lately, too.
Sometimes. It depends. They will fight over it. They will fight over it, and sometimes he will win. And now we are, so because we're so, no, don't hit me. No, hit me. You have to watch with the bulls. They can get nasty, like seriously nasty, especially when they're upset. He's not bad. He's not bad. So Patty now goes into the stall by herself for 12 hours because we're calf sharing. So it's like 6 o'clock, and then we will we'll come over at like 6 in the morning and milk, and then let her out again, and she'll be with Marigold all day, allowed to nurse, and then the process starts over again. But we're about to wean her. We usually wean them about 4 months, and she's probably just about 4 months. So we will be weaning her soon. She likes to lick things, so she's licking my skirt. But her tongue is like sandpaper. Like, literally, if you let her lick your arm or hand, it is like sandpaper, and it hurts. Marigold's done. And Marigold doesn't mind us putting the baby away. She doesn't. It was like the first time we put the baby away, it was like, she was a little bit like worried, concerned, like, what are you doing to the baby right now? But she doesn't care anymore. So that's good. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, she's super sweet though. So we've had 2 calves on our property so far, Patty and Slurpee. We're both born here. We've had 2 heifers. Hi. You're being very nice. You're being super sweet. Hi. I could literally just stand here and play with her and pet her because she's so sweet. That's so nice. You're so nice. She hasn't learned to hit anybody yet. Yeah, she is super pretty. I definitely like the brown Swiss Angus mix. Okay, you're eating my skirt now. What will you be doing with Patty? So because she's got, she's trying to step the camera, because she's got Angus in her, and we don't really need another milk cow because we have Marigold, and then Slurpee's going to become a milk cow. We're going to be also eventually sending her to freezer camp. So same thing will happen to her, but Snowball is like a lot older than her, so it'll be very staggered. So we butcher them at about 18 months. Sometimes a little older. Our first steer was a little bit older because we didn't really know that you had to make an appointment with the butcher like 6 months ahead of time. So our first steer lived for a little bit longer than he probably should have.
But we got 300 and some pounds of meat.
Yeah, we did get about, he was also Marigold's baby. Marigold all the way over there. And we got about 300 pounds of meat.
Or shake, I'm sorry.
Look at this. Look. What are you doing to me? So, yes, we do butcher our animals, but we love and respect them and give them, yeah, I see. We give them a good life until they do go to the butcher.
Yep.
Yes. See, she's trying to suck on my hand because she thinks that she can nurse my hand. Hi. You do need to watch, though, because I know some people say cows can't bite, but I have been bitten by a cow, and it drew blood. Hi. She's being very sweet. She ain't so sweet tonight. You are being so nice, yeah? Oh, look at this. He's brushing them. He is brushing.
Marigold wants to be
Marigold wants to be brushed, and he is brushing Little Moo. Patty, what are you doing, honey? Hey, there's no milk there for you.
Oh, here we go, Brooke. I got it.
Up. Look at that. Which cow is your favorite and why? Ooh, that's a hard question. I mean, the meat cows aren't my favorite only because I try not to like get too attached to the meat cows. I don't know about Patty though. She's our first like girl meat cow, and she's super sweet. Like the boys, because they're like steers and they've been castrated, they sort of become like wimpy and they're not like.
Think about how much milk you get.
Think about how much milk I get before I decide my favorite cow. But I like them both. I like Little Moo too. He's nice. I mean, besides that, he just tried to hit me. So Marigold's my favorite dairy cow, and Little Moo's my favorite bull, and Slurpy's my favorite heifer. She's still licking me. You're being very nice. It does hurt though. Like it's actually a little bit painful because, like I said, their tongue's like sandpaper. Somehow she thinks that she's going to somehow get milk out of my hand or arm. But that's not going to happen. It's also possible that she's licking me because salt, like sweat, so she might find me tasty. She's very busy and very happy doing this. Okay, I'm going to leave you in here now. You're a good girl. So I'm going to stay away from Slurpy because sometimes she hits me. But Marigold's nice. You going to brush? Oh, yeah. If you ever want to make friends with a cow, brush right there. Right under their necks. It's like their favorite spot ever. Any cow, absolutely, at least any cow that we've done it on, absolutely loves it. That's so sweet. Yeah, it really is. It's super sweet.
She loves being brushed.
Oh, Marigold loves nothing more than being brushed. Nothing more. She will knock other cows out of the way to be brushed.
They're really like big babies.
Yeah, they're like big puppy dogs.
Yeah,
Marigold would sit on our lap if she could. If she could do it without crushing us, she would. If you guys have never snuggled a cow, also highly recommend. It is therapeutic. It's very therapeutic.
Maybe not for everybody.
I don't know. I like snuggling Marigold. She's super sweet. Super, super sweet. So again, feel free to drop any questions anyone has about anything. They love that spot. I don't know why, but they do. We're doing both now. See? Keeping them both happy at the same time. Oh, look. Up. It just turned around. She was licking that post right there. Oh, this is sweet. He enjoys it somewhat. She's always off by herself.
Since Mama died.
Yeah.
Since Mama died, she's lonely.
How old is your dairy cow? So Marigold, the dairy cow, I said 4, but
Might be fine.
it's 5. I said 4, but it's 5. She's about, in like a few days, she's going to turn 5. And then Slurpy's birthday is tomorrow.
Yep.
Hence why she's named Slurpy, because it's July 11th, so it's 7-Eleven. And for those of you that don't know, 7-Eleven, the gas station, gives away free Slurpees on that day because it's 7-Eleven. I don't know if they still do that. They at least used to do that.
Yeah,
So anyway, that's why she was named Slurpy.
Yeah, they've been known for Slurpee for as
Right.
long as I can remember when I was a kid. We used to go for Slurpees, 7-Eleven.
Right. So that's why she's named Slurpy, because of the day she was born. We didn't know what we were going to name her when she was born because we didn't know what she was. We didn't know if she was girl, boy, what breed she was. So she just ended up with the name Slurpy, and that just sort of stuck. And then Marigold came with her name. Little Moo came with his name. Snowball we named because he looks like a snowball. He's completely white. And then Patty we named because we said our first girl beef cow would be named Patty, like beef patty. So that's how they all got their names. Name her Patty.
I'm pretty sure we decided the next boy meat cow is going to be filet.
You gonna name him what?
Filet.
You want to name the next boy
I'm pretty sure
meat
we
cow
decided
filet?
on
Filet, okay. Hi, Rachel.
Oh, that's good.
Thanks for joining us. Oh, you're so sweet. You're being so nice. You're being so nice. Look at this, too. It's like a standoff. And this is how it is. When they're getting brushed, it's just like standoff. Like, who's going to get brushed
Where,
more?
the next spot.
They will fight over getting brushed. They're not doing it tonight, but they will. Name a beef cow brisket. That's a good idea. That's a good one.
They must know they're live.
Huh?
They must know they're live.
They're on their best
they're
behavior.
behaving for the camera.
It'll be-
Dad said they're on their best behavior because they know they're on camera. Yeah, you're being a good girl, Marigold. You're being a good girl. Little Moo's being good too.
Come here.
He's out of here.
Come on.
Oh, you're so sweet. You're being so nice, honey.
So did you tell them that about Little Moo and Marigold when Marigold gets pregnant? What that will create?
Oh, yeah, so Little Moo,
About the welfare?
name your meat cow burger. I don't know. That seems...
Oh, Patty.
Patty, I mean Patty, it's like burger, like patty.
Burger patty. Yeah.
So, you know, it's close. It's close. It's close.
Who said that?
Alright.
Bailey.
Okay.
Yeah. Bailey said that. So Little Moo is supposed to be breeding with her right now. And they are, I'm just going to say trying. They're trying to breed. He doesn't really know what he's doing, and he's jumping up on the wrong spot. So, and he is still young, so it's not like a big deal. It's just like he's just doesn't know what he's doing yet. You can tell Marigold gets frustrated though. So anyway, so a Dexter and a Jersey, she's Jersey Brown Swiss. A Dexter and a Jersey is called a Belfair. So it's an actual breed. People actually do breed Dexters and Jerseys together. What about Lefty or is that Pacho or Paco? Paco? Lefty or Paco? That's good too. So their breed will be Belfair Brown Swiss. And then Slurpee's full, I believe Slurpee's full Jersey. She doesn't look like anything else to me. They said possibly Angus, but she just doesn't look like our Angus over here.
She has the very thin legs. She has the really meaty legs.
I don't see any Angus in there.
Poncho as a name? Yeah, that'd be I guess a good one too. I love all the name suggestions. I'm gonna start writing them down. Because I don't know if I'll ever be able to own a cow without naming it. I don't know. It's just like chickens and ducks. Like they're not all named, but I can't tell the difference between half of them. So we only have like names for like ones that are like have specific personalities that we can like point out. But like with the cows, it's like each one has their own personality, and it's just they're so easy to tell apart. It's just like Marigold's eating her minerals. Yeah, and that's the main reason why I'm pretty sure Slurpee's not Angus. Because Slurpee is the same size as Patty. And Patty's only 4 months old, and she's a year old. So I'm like 90% sure she is not Angus. Because I think that she would not be the same size as her. Because she's like not even half her age. She's being really sweet. She wants to come out. She's being sweet because she thinks we're gonna let her out, but we're not. So a lot of people, I don't think, at least I've noticed that a lot of homesteaders like don't realize that when you have cows, you also need to feed them minerals and a salt block. So minerals, and she was just enjoying some of those. I usually pick a name that fits the personality. Yeah, that seems to be the case with us too. So Marigold got her name because the people that we got her from named all of their dairy cows of flower names. So that was why her name's Marigold. Little Moo, while we didn't name him, it fits his personality very well. He is a Little Moo. Oh, she's being sweet. Look at that. She's licking him. That's so nice, Marigold. Marigold, I think, has a thing for steers because her first baby was a steer. I mean, technically he was born a bull, but most of his life he was a steer. And she lived with him his whole life.
And her first baby was a steer, so.
Yeah, it was her first baby. So I think she has a thing for them.
He acts like Mo.
He does. He acts just like our first steer. So he got Snowball because, I don't know, because he's white. Snowball sort of fits him, though. What do you think?
Yeah.
His personality?
Well, he did get also Snowball from his white, balls.
That's not why.
I'm just saying.
That's not why.
That's
We picked it because he was white. Dad's petting Slurpee. I don't know. I try and stay away from her. Sometimes she's mean to me. She likes to hit me with her head. So, hey, little Moo, what you doing, honey? So the only thing we have left to do, really, as far as, like, evening chores go, is we have to... Hang on. We have to... Can you actually give the ducks and geese water? I was trying to do it, but with one hand it was, like, not working. So we have to... We did the cows. Josh is going to give the ducks and geese water. And then the only thing that we have left to do is, like, our chickens have an automatic door, our laying flock, so they're fine. And the turkeys are currently with them. The turkeys are going to move over here soon. I like the Snowball name. It fits him. Yeah, it does. It definitely fits him. And then the only thing we have left to do is we have to, like, we still have some young birds, baby birds, like weeks old. So they will need their door closed tonight. But I'm not going to do that on the stream just because I'm not going to do it now. Usually I do it when it's getting dark and when they're actually going home. Like, right now that's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So then we'll go out, close that door up. And as far as, like, that goes, that's it as far as evening chores go. So putting away the calf, feeding the cows, putting away the ducks and geese, giving the ducks and geese. We feed the ducks and geese at night. I mentioned that because they will not go home without food because they just don't have the instincts like chickens do to go home at night when it gets dark. I believe it's because ducks are actually awake at night and they actually sleep like in the morning, which I find interesting. Because like chickens, when it starts to get dark, they go home because they can't see in the dark. And if I'm correct, ducks can actually see in the dark. So, by the way, I just want to say, right now I see that we have 45 people on. So, that's like, I think that's the most we've ever had on a stream before.
That's awesome.
Hi. I can't read exactly what your chat said because it's not in English, but I don't know any language other than English, so that's pretty cool. You have anything you want to say?
I don't think so. You got it covered pretty good.
I got it all covered?
Yeah.
Really, we did mostly what we talked about with our cows because that's like the main part of our evening chores, and they're just pretty laid back.
They are.
Like, really laid back. They seriously are just like big dogs.
Yeah.
They walk around, they eat some grass, they eat some hay, they lick some minerals.
They actually kind of take care of themselves. I think sometimes they're easier than the birds. I mean, other than the milking takes a good amount of time, which y'all have probably seen.
Yeah, I did do a live milking. So I don't know if y'all seen our community post earlier, but I talked about that we are doing like this 8-week vertical live stream boot camp thing that YouTube is actually hosting. So I would like to do a stream at least once a week for at least the 8 weeks. And, you know, I'd like to do more if we can. But what I really need are ideas. Because my struggle with live streaming is I can never come up with ideas. So if you guys have ideas, please leave them.
Let us know what you want.
Let us know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see a homestead tour? Do you want to see a garden tour? Do you want to see a garden harvest? So let us know what you guys... She's licking herself over there. Licking her belly.
Oh, yeah,
She's
I
a good
think-
girl.
I didn't think about that. We should do a live garden harvest.
You should do...
A live.
Joshua thinks we should do a live garden harvest. What do y'all think? Let me know. And so as far as like fly control for cows, we do We do all things organic. So no chemicals. We don't buy chemicals. So we do the sticky fly traps, which I'm sure probably have chemicals like in them, but they're not like on our animals. So that's not a big deal. And then we do the ducks and geese are supposed to help with that. I don't think that we have enough ducks and geese over here to make a huge difference, but that's why we have all the baby ducks, because we're going to move them over here. And then the last thing is we make a fly spray that we use on them. So that's made, I have a video, but pretty much it's just apple cider vinegar, olive oil, plant-based dish soap, and then essential oils, any kind of essential oils that deter the flies. So as you can see, there's like no flies on her right now. And I did not spray her tonight. The last time she was sprayed was this morning at milking. So just to show that that would be working. And even Slurpee over there, I don't know if you can see, but she doesn't have any flies on her either. All right, a couple people think garden harvest would be fun. So maybe that will be our next one. So if you guys want to see more live streams, more shorts, more videos, more community posts, anything about homesteading, we do post some stuff about our family life. So make sure you guys are subscribed and give this stream thumbs up.
Marigold wants to be back in.
What do the cows do during a storm like the ones that went through Texas a few days ago? Yeah, so we are in East Texas, so they were in here during those storms. By the way, we didn't really get any major damage. We didn't even have any like major branches fall, so that's great. But we have the shelter back here. You can see it's a 2-stall, 3-sided shelter. So we have a stall here, and that has a gate. And then we have a stall over there that has a different kind of gate, because you have to do that kind of gate with the calves or else they will nurse through the gate. Like that kind of gate right there, they'll stick their heads through it and nurse. So that's why that gate's on that stall. That's for the calves. And then we have this stall is our primary milking stall. So really they will spend their time in here. We'll leave both gates open if there's a storm, unless it's at night. And they will all pile up in here during storms, and they'll just hang. So, thank you, Tina. That's so sweet. So, and then for this stall, for the primary milking stall, we have, I don't know if you've seen, there's a tiny little solar panel on top. And we have a light in here, because when we're milking twice a day, at least over like the fall and winter, it'll be dark. At least one time during milking, whether that's in the morning or at night. So we definitely need to have a light over here. And so instead of wearing headlights, we just put a little solar light. So the solar panel's like, there it is. Solar panel's up there. So that's pretty much our stall like setup. And then like this side's not finished. It's been that way ever since we set it up. It's been that way. So we just never got around to putting metal in it, but it's sort of nice because we do also finish off the steers in the stall, and with the heat in the summer, it's just sort of nice for them to have some extra ventilation.
We put the water outside and we cut out a hole.
Yeah.
We put their water trough right outside too.
Yeah, and then so that hole right there is where their water troughs go when they're being like finished off in here. So we're about to wean Patty. Maybe we'll do a live stream about that. We'll show you guys what we do to wean calves. Pretty much we're going to put like a ring in her nose that'll stop her from nursing so that she can still be with Marigold, but not nurse. Hi. And then we have, when we wean her, he's going to go in the stall. So we'll put him in the primary milking stall, and we'll just start milking over here, because right now it's not getting dark at night. We don't really need the light. We'll be able to milk twice a day in the light. We'll just probably keep doing like 6 in the morning, 6 at night. It'll be light. So, and then by the time that he's going, when he goes to the butcher, then we'll start milking back in here where there's a light. So, and that it's just been working. It works. So, you know, it's all about just making what we have work. So pretty much. And then what do you need to do anything with your quail tonight? He keeps the quail. Quail are his. So he built this cool like pallet house for them. He keeps a bunch of quail. So you don't need to do anything for them tonight?
Nope, done.
he's done. He probably collected eggs, but like feeding and watering, he pretty much does in the morning. Say hi to everybody, Marigold. Say hi. Hi. It's cool to see more people joining. We're just about done though, our chores. So I'm pretty much just rambling. And still showing how sweet they're being. I mean, look at that. That's sweet. Right? They really are just like big dogs. I've done so many videos of them just being sweet, just putting their head on people's laps or snuggling. Oh, someone said hi to you, Marigold.
Over here.
Someone said hi to you.
Over here.
Yeah. His little moo. Don't hit me though. Be nice. He's very nice. Someone he was sort of just like somebody's like almost pretty much, I mean, he lived in their front yard with their goats and their dogs. So he was very human friendly, which is great because it makes him very easygoing. He doesn't normally hit people with those horns on his head. Sometimes, like he tried to earlier with me. If you were on, you've seen he tried to.
And it really hurts.
It hurts because he can walk up behind you sometimes and just like hit you when you're not paying attention.
So tiny.
And he's so small, but he still hurts. He still hurts very much. So we'll see. Slurpee will let me pet her through here. Hang on. Hi. Hi, Slurpee. Snowball's leaving. He's out of here. Hi, honey. They like when you rub their neck so much. I'm serious. They really, really love rubbing their neck. So if you guys ever go meet cows, you're prepared now. Just rub under their neck. They love it. Oh man, he's still trying to hit people. Are miniature bulls still considered dangerous? They could be.
Yeah.
They could be dangerous. I mean, he
Absolutely.
could definitely seriously hurt someone.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable enough around him, like, not to have to carry anything to stop him,
Yeah.
like a cattle prod or anything.
Depends what mood he's in.
It really just depends what mood he's in. We've never carried a cattle prod with us. We have one, but we never really bring it in. But he could be dangerous. I guess it sort of depends on the temper. But bulls are unpredictable. All cows are unpredictable. You need to be careful around cows. Just because of how large they are. Even like Marigold, she can hurt us if she wanted to. Not that I think that she ever will, but you don't know what's going to happen. Like when she's being hormonal, which happens, she has almost hurt people. Just because she's being crazy. Yeah, if she's in heat, you have to watch. And he hang on. He gets extremely overprotective when she's in heat. So when we're milking her, we actually have to lock ourselves in the stall with her because he will run around the stall mooing at us. And I'm serious, he will. He will run around the stall and moo like crazy. And if we leave the gate open, he will actually run in there and try and hit us off of our stools so he can get to her. So somehow he feels that that's a somehow he feels that we're like trying to like steal his female from him, even though we're not. Are there pink cow that makes strawberry milk? Yeah, all cows make regular white milk. I don't know if that was supposed to be a joke or if that was serious. A joke. But did you know that some people actually believe that brown cows make chocolate milk?
Maybe we'll get chocolate milk out of Slurpee.
Yeah, I mean, that would mean we get chocolate milk out of Slurpee.
Yeah.
But you're not. You get white milk, and if you want to make strawberry milk, you add strawberry syrup in it. And if you want to make chocolate milk, you add chocolate syrup to it.
Yeah. But let me tell you, raw milk is some of the best milk
Yeah.
I've ever drank.
But if you're still like, I don't know how I feel about raw milk, and you're not sure, and you're like, well, I don't want to get a cow or a goat because I'm not sure about raw milk, you can pasteurize the milk yourself. if you're concerned. Although I'm just going to let you know, we've been drinking raw milk for years now and have not had an issue. And there's lots of people that drink raw milk that I know that haven't never had an issue. So
Actually has a lot of health benefits to it.
Dad says it has a lot of health benefits to it. I agree.
Without pasteurize, if you don't pasteurize.
Yeah, no pasteurization.
Right out of the cow.
How did you read my mind? Well, yeah, you said strawberry milk, so I honestly just went to chocolate after that because I was just like, oh man, now I got to say something about chocolate milk.
I can't wait till she gets old enough for our chocolate milk.
Yep, Slurpee over there, our brown cow is going to produce plain old white milk.
Yep.
Although we have made chocolate milk out of our raw milk, and it is good. I make homemade chocolate syrup, and that's good too. You just like, really all you need is like cocoa powder, sugar, vanilla extract, water. I think that's all I use. I could link a recipe if people want to see it, if people want to know how to make chocolate syrup, because then you can make your own chocolate milk, which is really good, really good. So they're already off grazing. They're done with us. We fed them. What kind of cheese do you guys make? So we do not have a cheese press, which is what you need to make hard cheese. I have a feeling though that we're gonna have to buy a cheese press in the near future, because when we wean her, I'm predicting based off of our milk production now, we're gonna get at least 6 gallons a day. At least 6, maybe even like 7.
Minimum.
So we're probably going to have to buy a cheese press. Now the cheese that we make now, we only make soft cheeses. So that's going to be mozzarella, cottage cheese, ricotta cheese, cream cheese. So those are like the 4 like, oh, and we make like sour cream, butter, to not talk about other products that we make that aren't cheese. And then we drink a lot of milk straight. We drink a lot of milk straight. More milk than we would drink if like we were buying it. So, oh no, your chocolate milk is leaving. Yeah, it's walking away. It's gonna go eat grass now. Yeah, so pretty much we keep the geese and ducks over here, like I said, for fly control. And before we've got ducks, I just want to say this pond right here, which our cows drink out of, was covered in this green layer. It wasn't algae. I don't really know what it was, but it was covered in it. And as we were researching ways to get rid of it, we found out that ducks will keep your pond clean. You think it was moss? It's a possibility. It could have been moss. It definitely wasn't algae though.
I thought it was
Anyway. Oh, look at that. It's a duck egg sitting there. I haven't been able to find them lately. So, yeah, it could have definitely been moss. Anyway, we brought ducks in, and not like a week later, we brought, I would say, 20 ducks in. And when we did that, the pond was clean in a week or less. It was clean in like a couple days completely. And it's looked like this ever since. It's great. It's beautiful. It's not like really murky or anything. You can see pretty far down. I don't know how well you can see on the camera, but so it's been amazing to have the ducks here, because we want the cows drinking clean water, and that's important. So, and then we brought the geese in to keep the ducks protected, because like I said, they were getting taken, but I'm not ready to test that yet because the geese are not really full size. Do the ducks hide their eggs? I don't think that they mean to hide their eggs, but it's just like they like to lay them in our cow's hay bale. But then when we move their hay bale or bring in a new one, then all of a sudden they don't want to lay in the hay bale until it's down far enough again for them to jump into. So then I can't find their eggs, because we have like all this area here, and I'd have to search it all to find their eggs. So we only get like a couple eggs when that happens. Yes, the guy with the beard is my dad. I am the oldest daughter. Large family homestead. And then that is Joshua, my younger brother. And he's the oldest, yes, oldest son. But he doesn't look like it. He's actually taller than me already. And he's like, you're a lot of years younger than me. You're like 6 years younger than me. 6, yeah, 6 years.
He's gonna be taller than me.
He's gonna be taller than Dad. He's already taller than me.
You on a hill.
I'm on a hill.
Yeah, Joshua, I think, is already taller than him. Yeah.
If you're taller than me, that's not saying a whole lot.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on camera because a lot of people, I think a lot of people think that I'm taller, but I'm like just 5 foot tall. And Dad's like what, 5'2", 5'3".
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so we're short.
Collecting results. We'll have to measure my height.
Some people think he's 5'2". Some people think he's 5'3". Marigold's still hanging out here. He's 5 years younger. Okay. Yeah, see, I forget. There's too many. Marigold. Hi. I think she knows her name. I'd love to do a thing where I like test to see how many of them know their names. Because like I said, some of our chickens and like ducks and stuff are named. Oh yeah, she knows her name. Very well. Very, very well. And like our roosters are named. I have like 1 or 2 hens that are named out of like 40 chickens.
Only the broody.
Only the ones that have been broody and hatched.
They made a name for themselves.
Yeah. Then they get tagged and then I know which ones they are. So then they end up with names.
I think that's where that saying came.
What?
They made a name for themselves.
They made a name for themselves like they did something. Okay. That's good. That's funny. Patty's laying down. She's calmed down now. She stopped licking things to see if she could get milk out of them.
Oh, that's it. Marigold. Mary.
Marigold. Hi, Marigold.
Hi.
Yeah, she knows her name. She's been called that name ever since she was a baby. She knows her name very, very well. Well, I think it is time to wrap things up. Thanks y'all so much for joining us. If you guys are like just joining in now or you just joined in a couple months ago, feel free to watch it afterwards. It'll go on our channel afterwards. And make sure y'all are subscribed because like I said, we're going to be trying to do more of these. More different ones. If you guys have any ideas, leave them in the chat. Leave them in the comments.
Garden harvest.
I did see some people wanting garden harvest. So that will be some things you consider doing. And say goodbye. Bye.
See y'all.
Bye.